Welcome back, everyone. So today I'm going to show you how to create a clipping mask in Canva. And I've got various different elements and backgrounds, and we're going to go through and try all of them out. So I've already got some on my workspace, and the first one that I'm going to do is I'm going to place this image in a tag. So with this image on my workspace, I'm going to head over to my app section and I'm going to search for an app called Clipping Mask. You can see I've got the first few letters in there, so I'm just going to click that. And right away it's telling us that graphic elements are not supported to create clipping masks. So you have to stay away from graphic elements and to use photos instead. And that's why I've got this photo here that I want to use. So I'm going to click it. And I'm going to click on the purple button that says Start Masking. Now, once I do that, I get the option to mask a shape, which they've already got some predefined shapes. Now, if you need your own shape, then I would select the tab called Image and upload your own image. And that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to go to Choose File. And I'm going to choose this image right here of a tag. I'll open that and we can see right away that it has already placed that tag on my background. So I'm just going to make it bigger. And I'll just move it so that I can continue to make it bigger. And I'll just move it so that we are capturing the background that we want to capture basically. So I'm pretty okay with that. Once you're done, you can come back and click on the purple button to add this to your design. So here it is right here. And that's what that would look like with a tag. Then you can use any image that you need to. Now you can also see that it's also created that little hole there where the tag had that insert. So that's pretty cool. We're going to go on to our second page and we're going to try something different, like applying this gold to a logo. So again, I'm going to click on the gold background. I'm going to say Start Masking. And again, I've got an image. My logo isn't going to be here. So I'm going to click on Image and I'll say Choose File. Now, one thing to note is all of the images that you're bringing in have to have a transparent background. And so here we have the initials. Now, when you bring in your image, if you notice that you have just a square or a rectangle image on your workspace, that means that the image that you downloaded initially was not transparent. So just try to download that image again where you want to use that mask. And again, I'm just going to resize this to fit the center of my that golden background. And I'll come back here and I'll say Add to Design. So that's what that's going to look like. All right, now on to the third one. I've just got some text here that I created. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to download it to show you what the download process looks like. So I'll come to Share, I'll come to Download. I want it to be transparent and I only want the current page. I'll say Done and Download. I'll go to my fourth page because this is the background that I want to use with that text. So I'll click that background. I'll go to Start Masking and there is an option for text here. So let's just click on it for a second, but I'm not going to use it. And now you can enter your own text in this box. So I had hearts and this is what it's going to look like. So it might be going vertical or it might be going horizontal. I think the reason why it's going vertical in this example is because my background is rotated, but there's no option here to choose a font. You're pretty much stuck with this type of font right here if you like that. So we can create that mask just for you to take a look and see what that looks like, but we're also going to create it with our custom font. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to say start masking. Again, I'm going to choose image. I'm going to choose that file. So here is that file right here. I'll say open. Now, one thing to note too is it doesn't matter what color that image is. It can be black, it can be white, it could be red, pink. It doesn't matter so long as it's transparent. So I'm going to, again, just try and resize this. And I guess I'll just leave it like that. It says hearts, and I'll say add to design. So this is what my custom text looks like. Okay, so that's what that's going to look like. Now, if your text is too hard to read or one of your designs that you created, you want more, this is now an image. So you can click it and you can go to edit and you can apply a shadow. You can apply anything that you would normally apply to your images. So I'll just click the outline option. So here's the outline and I'll just reduce the size. And we can also change the color just like you normally can. So I'll just make that red for it to look like this. Well, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions about this app, you can leave that in the comments. If you learned anything in this video, if you like this video, press that like button, subscribe, and turn your notification bells on. And if you want to hear more about my live classes, ask me in the comments and I'll let you know. All right, guys, for now, I will say bye-bye until next time.